Hey there, Sagittarius fan. Welcome to your February forecast for 2025. I'm very excited to dive into the tarot and uncover what's ahead for you in your career, your love life, or just general overall energy. So before we get started, please be sure to grab your favorite drink or bevy and get cozy. Today I'm drinking water and I am ready to go. So let me know in the comments what you're sipping on today too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss your monthly forecast. Hey Denise! All right, let's jump in. So again, this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Yeah, all right, so we're going to get started by pulling just your overall energy for the month of February. And then we're going to break it down into water too. We're here for it. And we're going to break it down for 3 different groups afterwards. Okay, so overall energy for Sagittarius or anyone who happens to come across this video. What is Sagittarius energy? What is the overall energy for February 2025 for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which looks like this right here. Now it's interesting because while I was shuffling, I got like a phrase that just popped up, and we'll see if it resonates with you guys, Saggies. But the phrase I got is that you are no longer being. It sounds bad, actually. Now that I'm about to say it, you are no longer being supported. Okay, and this is interesting. Don't take it as like everything's just gonna go like to trash or anything like that. But I feel like for some of you guys, or if you've been like dealing with Sagittarius, really take the message how it fits. But I feel like that there's like you may have been receiving certain handouts or something, and I feel like that now it's time for you to act on your like stand on your own 2 feet and do what you can do for yourself. So no longer having people hold your hand, kind of just go out there and put yourself out there. Take everything that you've kind of learned and put yourself out there. So that's one way, no longer being supported. Another thing could really be that if you just know that you are an extremely trash person, or if you know that like you deal with a Sagittarius who is like an extremely trash person, I just feel like that there's no longer support surrounding them that keeps them kind of blocked off inside of their own little personal bubble. Okay, so that's the type of energy that came up while I was shuffling the cards. But your overall energy, Sagittarius, for this month is the Six of Pentacles, and for me this is very karmic. Okay, so some of you guys could be receiving your karma, and some of you guys could be giving the karma to other people. But karma is very loud for me. Okay, so this could even be community. So this could be karma in the community. So your family dynamic, something can come back around, or something is being distributed out. But I do feel it's giving very karmic and community to me, like Casey, karmic community karmic. I'm really excited to and kind of intrigued on what your separate decks are going to be, or separate messages are going to be. I feel that also. I feel the sense of something slipping out of your hands. Okay, so again, no longer being supported. Something slipping out of your hands where you're just like, I don't really know what to do with this. I wasn't expecting this. This was something that, I was never preparing for because it was never meant to be a reality type of vibe. So something could really be shifting that you really have no control over. And it's just, I feel like that you're just about to like adjust. Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles. You just have to adjust. Like you have to prepare to pivot and prepare to adjust in a particular situation. But let's go ahead and see what the 3 major messages are for you. Okay, 2 of them kind of just threw themselves at me, so we'll take those 2. What else is going on for Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius this month, February 2025, for my Saggies? Okay, we're going to take that. And then 2 more cards for Sagittarius. There's 1. And 2. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel like that a lot of things are about to get real personal for you this month, or things are about to get real depending on what side of the spectrum you're standing on. Okay, it's like again, the Six of Pentacles is just giving very, very strong karmic type of energy. So karma is about to be fulfilled for somebody this month. We have the Seven of Pentacles here starting off. So I feel that some of you guys are trying to, I just feel like you're trying to get like a grasp of your finances. You can be getting a grasp on the situation. Something really just slipping through the cracks here. And I feel that you're trying to keep yourself grounded. You're trying to keep yourself level-headed, but that can only last. I feel like that spirit saying that's only lasting for so long, because at the end of the day, there's it's outside of your control. Like something's happening that's outside of your control. And although like Sagittarius or people are very known to adapt because they're always on the go, I feel like that this particular thing is actually going to require you to remain grounded. As far as it actually is, we'll pull clarifiers out of the Rider Waite deck, but I feel like it's a situation that is really asking you to remain calm. Okay, I also feel there's some type of energy of pushing away some type of emotion that keeps coming back in for you. So this could be you not trying to remember certain things that may have happened. You're just trying to move forward. This could also be you needing to address some type of emotional trauma, or it doesn't even have to be that deep, but something emotionally. And I just feel that you're just like, if I don't pay any mind or don't pay any attention, then it'll go away. But there's a need for you to really bring that into the forefront to deal with the situation. All right. And then we have the Seven of Wands here. So I get that some of you guys are really going to feel like isolated this month. And for a couple of different reasons, excuse me. I feel like that some of you guys maybe feel isolated because you isolate yourself. You're just like, I need to, in order for me to get to the next step, I need to just take a break away from people, places, and things and do the work that I need to do and go from there. But then also, I feel like that for other of you guys, there's like this shawning type of energy. So you could be the one who is shawning somebody, or somebody could be the one that's shawning you. But I feel like ultimately, like this double seven energy is really giving me like alignment all over again. Like somebody's karma is being revealed to them. Someone's karma, like they say, revenge is best served cold, right? Is a dish best cold served. Or what? Wait, what? Girl, what? Revenge is a dish that's best served cold. Excuse me. And I feel like that some of you guys are literally, like I said, you're giving that to somebody, or someone's giving that to you, or life is handing that to you. Especially if you know you've been sneaky. Like you don't have to, admit it or anything in the comment box or whatnot. Like keep your business to yourself. But I do feel like if you know that there's some secrets that you really thought were buried and like really buried under there, they could be coming back out. There's a lot of skeletons that could possibly be coming out of the closet for you or someone that you know. Remember, when we're doing these readings, it could definitely be your sign, but it could also be a message for someone that you know as well, okay? Or somebody who's just in your energy space or what have you. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles just a little bit more. I feel like that some of you guys may be at odds with a particular person, and this person may be somebody who's younger than you, or older than you. But for somebody, if you are the Sagittarius, it could be someone younger than you. But I get that there's a mix of both. It could be younger or older, but younger keeps coming out. There's like something that has to do with like a younger energy here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So these are people. These are people. Like, could there be personality messages? Possibly. But these are people. Like, Spirit is telling me right now, this is a scenario with a group of people. Okay, so there could have been someone who the page is giving someone very younger. Very younger. I feel like there could have been somebody who could have came out and said something, or brought something up that I feel may have been very buried here. I don't know if I want to take these. I didn't. I know I'm not gonna take these. They kind of fell out, but I'm not gonna take them. But I feel like if someone brought something up that could have been like in the past, or could have been buried, or something. But it has to be something outrageous with the sword here coming. Like the way how I see the sword, I feel like something so out of nowhere could have been brought up, and I just feel like this is very interesting. I feel like that someone said something, could have been a memory because this is sword energy, brought up a situation or whatever where I feel like it put you in a position to where you had to defend yourself. Okay, or you felt like you needed to defend yourself, and you could have like have this image of you defending yourself. um like the advice could have came from somebody else. You have another fire sign here, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you also have water sign energy here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. And then we have Taurus that fell out. Okay, we have the Hierophant here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So I feel like that this could be a work situation. This could be a family dynamic. But I feel like someone could have really came out swinging. Like they could have um, gave some serious allegations about something, or really did something that could have cost you like your career, your job, your freedom for some people. And I just feel like that you were advised to kind of look the other way in the situation, or someone will try and tell you to like just leave it alone, look the other way. Don't admit to something, make it seem like the other person's crazy. Ugh. But I feel like if you know that you're guilty, you're going to be guilty. Okay, like that's just the energy that's here. And if somebody is bringing something against you that is absolutely not true, then I feel like that their karma is going to come about. We have the Tower and the Three of Pentacles. So I just feel like that this is something, there could have been something that you were not expecting that really had to do with like a community or like a family or like a business partnership, some type of connection here. And whatever was exposed or whatever was brought out about this, I feel like that there was like a lot of chaos to where you may have been put in defensive mode, or you or whoever, whatever person you're dealing with may have taken on this role of being on the defense. Okay, and I feel that, I mean, first, is this true, whatever this person's saying? Was it a true thing? Are we talking to people? Was it true? Yeah, I feel like whatever it was something that was true. And I feel like because it was true, you were not like, either you weren't expecting it or they weren't expecting. Sagittarius, you could even be the person who said something to somebody that was so unexpected and they like immediately got defensive or called you a liar or something. But I feel like this month, like the truth is going to come out. I'm getting to that point that the truth is going to come out, but I feel like it's important for me to say all the other things because there's so much attached to this. There's so much attached to this where I feel like that there is like, excuse me, there could be somebody who was like hesitating to speak up. This could be a person who may not have been as confident to speak. And so when they spoke about it, it was easily dismissed because I feel like their lack of confidence in speaking already. So it may have sounded as if it was a lie, but there is no lies detected here. The Three of Wands, there is no lies detected. And I feel like that truth is coming out. It's so strange. I feel like there's multiple signs that have this type of energy. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Like, I just keep hearing the secret can't be contained anymore. Like, something can't be contained anymore. Like, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So, if you have somebody at your job who was just, like, really trying to set you up, really trying to get you out of here or get people to see you in a different light, I just feel like that whatever it is that they try to do is going to come back on them, to where like you're fine, you're secured. Like, so if you're going through something at work right now and it's like very petty, or like what is this, why is this, I feel like that spirit is saying like, just don't get too high, don't get too upset about the situation, because I feel like it's going to leave as quickly as it comes, but it's just very annoying right now. Okay, I also feel like that if you are being let go from a situation, there may be a different opportunity, or it may have been something that you kind of set your eyes on, that I feel like it's giving you the opportunity to go down that path. So even though you were not asked to be laid off, even though you were not asked to lose your job or whatever the case was, I feel like that it was done for you in order for you to get to a different place. Like, there was a different direction that you've been trying to go and flow into, and I feel like that's coming. I also feel that there's like some type of arguments in the family having to do with the urn or something. So if you have somebody in your family, I know it's so random, guys, but if you have somebody in your family who was cremated, I feel like that someone's like keeping the ashes, and there's someone's like lying about the ashes or something like that. There's definitely that family dynamic where someone is trying to, someone has this thing, even though they're like lying about it. They're like saying like, "Oh, I don't know what happened to it," and meanwhile, it's like right there on top of their fireplace. That's kind of random. What else? What else? There is something that has to do with the family that I feel like is going to be exposed and really brought out. See, there's this energy of someone trying to clip somebody else's wings. So as like in the childhood, you could have had a childhood where maybe everything that you were trying to do kind of was like met with resistance, and you may have not been the most confident person growing up, but I feel like that it was all done because there was this energy about you that you would be great, but I feel like it intimidated people who wanted to be greater, especially if they were like adults and and you were a child. Then I feel like there was this, like, they made you feel belittled because they knew who you were destined to become. But it was like, hey, if we can make this person feel so small, as a child, then maybe they would grow up feeling small and never fully reach their potential. And I know this sounds like terrible, but it's real and it's out there. And I feel for some of you guys, you are literally taking like the mask off. Like when they have like falcons, or if they have eagles and they're like holding them on their arm, sometimes they have the mask over their head so they don't see the people, so they don't get afraid or whatever, right? But I feel like that spirit is like taking that off of you. So there's really this opportunity, Sagittarius, for some of you guys to go through a major change, a massive change. I also got this energy of someone fleeting or leaving in the night, fleeing in the night. I feel like if someone's not trying to come to terms or face, someone's not willing to take on or face a certain type of judgment, and because of that, I feel like they're fleeing a situation. Okay, so take that how you will. I'm going to get out of this energy because I'm not. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think that it's like too much petty energy, and I don't like petty energy. And we're gonna just respectfully get rid of it. So next up, we have the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant's back again. So Sagittarius, Taurus can be significant to you someplace somehow, and then we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, now I feel that there's just a matter of time before there's a sudden change that comes around. That's what I feel. This Queen of Cups, I feel that someone has been speaking, setting like intentions or whatever for something drastic to happen, for something amazing to happen. Okay. I feel like that some of you guys could be getting a proposal. There's a lot of different messages here, so I'm trying to get through the good ones first. I feel like that some of you guys are going to have some type of proposal that comes about. Okay. Someone could be, if you've been waiting for like a wedding date, I feel like that's finally going to be set. Like Spirit is saying, someone's been waiting around for something to finally take flight. And I feel like it's finally taking flight for you. I feel like that this is going to be a very filling month for you. We do have water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, along with Taurus here. But I feel like this is going to be a very filling month for you. Like things are going to happen that you actually feel. It's not going to be like, oh, this happened for you, but you don't get no emotion off of it. Like I feel like you're going to actually feel it, and it's going to be nice. So there's like this cloak of protection that I feel is over you. Gosh, I don't know whose energy this is. There's so many messages that's coming out that's like, why do y'all have so much revenge in your energy, Sagittarius? Because I'm over here trying to read on this message of love, and I just keep hearing that someone's not going to get the last laugh, or you get the last laugh. And it's so crazy because I feel like that's. Okay, so I'm seeing a nest. Like I'm being directed to a nest, almost like a bird nest kind of. and it's like it's shoveled. It's the shovels. It's like messed up. It's a little chaotic here. Okay, so I feel like that there could have been a disruption in the home. Okay, so this could be like DV. This could be some kind of like addiction of some sorts, any type of abuse, abusing something, someone, you know. But I just feel like something, okay, something that, again, karma is your energy. Something that someone did, I feel like their karma is coming now, where no matter what they touch, you know how they say Midas, like anything that Midas is touched turns to gold. In this particular sense, I feel like that anything that they put their hands on literally rots away. So there is some type of karma that's coming for somebody that's going to kind of like lend somebody, put somebody in this space to where they may feel like they're just to the point of exhaustion, or to the point of just like needing to fix whatever the situation is so that they can feel better, because this could be even someone putting some type of spell on somebody, some type of magic. And I typically don't do or acknowledge things like that in a reading, but this one's very important to talk about, where I feel like that there could be like a woman who has put something on you, Sagittarius, to where you're gonna feel their wrath. And so again, I know this is so crazy. Like, oh my gosh, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, y'all have had some crazy readings. Like, but I get this type of energy where it's like if you're not, if this does not belong to you, then please just be patient and let me get past this so I can keep going. But for somebody, I just feel that karma is about to go full effect, because I got like I get all these quotes, like, you know how they say like there is no fury like a woman scorned. Like, I feel like that, Sagittarius, you've done something to a woman, and the repercussions of that are going to be felt. It's not just going to be a, oh man, I stubbed my toe. Like, you were going to feel it. Like, it is going to be felt heavily, heavily, where you will have nowhere to go. And so if you have had someone do something to you, again, this could be either you are a whole different sign but dealing with a Sagittarius, or you are a Sagittarius dealing with a different person. It could be either or. But if there's someone who has done something to you, I mean, like, to the point of no return type of done something to you, I feel like that they're going to feel the effects of your energy. They're going to know exactly who you are, because so much emotion was tied in this incantation that I feel like they're going to just know. They're going to feel it. They're going to know. They're going to feel it. This could have something that someone could have taken something away from you. I keep getting like this innocence type thing. Someone could have taken your innocence away, taken how it resonates, but they are going to feel it. They're going to feel it. Like, their whole entire world is shifting. They're literally, their perspective, everything about them is shifting, and it's so uncontrollable. Okay, so just know that if your soul has not found peace or rest because of something that someone has done to you, and they've just been living their life like everything's great, please know everything is not great. Even though if they put on this persona, spirit is working in your favor. Your blessings were heard. Your incantation was set into motion, and they cannot get out of this. Like, it may have seemed that way because it's been like 6+ years since something happened, or 2 decades since something happened, but they are going to feel it this month. Okay, I just need to get out the way. I feel like that's why Spirit kept bringing it back to me, because I needed to set the intention clearly. Now, getting into something more positive. Sudden change in your love life here with the Lovers, sign of Gemini, the Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is definitely marriage proposals. Okay, this is definitely setting your dates. If you've been engaged, I feel like that you're finally setting that date, or this is the year, or this is the month, excuse me, where marriage is taking place. There's definitely some heavy energy around Valentine's Day just because of the lovers, the Ace of Cups, and us being in February and emphasizing on love. So some of you guys could have like a surprise, be asked on a date, something like that. Really good energy. I also feel like this could be some of you guys are moving in with your significant other. So taking a relationship to the next step could be very big for you, Sagittarius. With the Ace of Cups, it's all about emotional fulfillment. And it's something that I feel like that you guys have been waiting for a long time. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel that there's some type of healing that's also taking place here for you guys, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of connection that's taking place. This is interesting. I feel like that some of you guys may have a Taurus on your mind, but you're very stubborn and you're like, I'm not going to let them know I'm talking about them or thinking about them. And it doesn't have to be a Taurus, but Taurus is here underneath the energy. I mean, on top of the energy. But it can be any other placement too. But I feel like you may have somebody in your mind or somebody has you on their mind, but there is no forward movement. I feel like that there's very stubborn energy here. So if you know you miss somebody, you're not going to give them the satisfaction of texting or calling or DMing or whatever and being like, hey, I miss you. Like, I just don't see that happening. I feel like that even if this person was to reach out, even though you really miss them, I feel like that you would still kind of be like, whatever, kind of at a distant type of phase. But I feel like ultimately, with the Ace of Cups here and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like that there is some type of closure that might come in for somebody. The Emperor. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. So there's some type of closure I feel like is coming in. And it is going to help you to move forward. So if you have been feeling kind of stuck in a situation where you're just like, I'm moving on, yes, but I have times where I still think of this person. I'm moving on, yes, but I'm still sometimes can feel the energy of this person. I feel like that with whatever this communication or this opportunity for closure that's coming in is really going to allow you to move forward instead of looking back at what could become, what can come from that. We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like that there is this energy of, if you're in a relationship or connection with somebody and things are not necessarily the best, things are good, but they're not how they used to be. I feel like that there's also an opportunity for you to correct those flaws so that you can move forward confidently in the future, okay? And there's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here, Gemini energy, double Taurus energy, Aries energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy on the table as well, okay? But I really do feel like that there is a lot of forgiveness and healing that's going to be taking place that's going to allow you to move forward with your life, to be real. Now, just because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, the Emperor, and some Pentacles scattered, I also feel like that this could be involving work or a profession or going back to school, but you doing something that you actually enjoy, you being able to get in this position. So there could be like a position that's coming towards you or some type of energy is coming towards you, especially if it has to do with like counseling or healing or working with some type of addiction or children. That's pretty big too. But I feel like that there's an opportunity that's coming towards you and it's to move you forward in the future. Okay, so if you've been sitting at this place where you kind of have to hang on to your money, you kind of have to like, you know, look at your bank account, see how much money you had in there before you walk into a store, penny pinching, things like that. I do feel like that you're going to be shifting out of this type of energy definitely within the next two weeks to 2 months, okay? But it starts here. And I say that because I feel like that this month may be an opportunity where you get the opportunity, but as you continue to save and see full paychecks and stuff like that within 2 months, that's why I say that, because then it's like, okay, yeah, I get a full idea of how much money I'm actually making. And you are able to pay off your debts, your bills, whatever, and move forward comfortably. And this is going to be something that really propels you to your, I feel like, to your higher purpose. Okay. We have the Devil card here. And with the Devil card / Capricorn energy, I do feel like there's a focus for you to stay focused on what it is that you want to bring to you. All right. Not getting influenced by whatever is going on outside of you. Staying focused on what you have coming, what you have coming towards you, what you have going for you, focusing on the bag and not like the emotions, focusing on your money and your life and your stability and your career and not in drama and stuff like that. So I do feel with the devil card coming in here, it really locks everything in to say, like, if you're focused on love, then, and if you have a partner and it's all about fixing your relationship, then focus on that. Don't worry about what's going on in the world. And when it comes to like your money and finances, focus on your money, focus on your job, focus on how you can, make more of it or be better at it without being so attached to what's going on in the world or someone else's business. Okay. And the devil is also showing me to tell you to keep other people out of your finances, keep other people out of your pockets. Okay. That's important for you too. So let's go ahead and get into the last deck for you guys. All right, so we have the Page of Cups and the Magician energy. The first thing I got is, if I want it, then I'm gonna get it. If I want it, I got it. So give gratitude for it. Okay. So I definitely feel with the Page of Cups and the Magician, there's a piece of your manifestation that's coming in. There's a change that's coming in. And this is something that you've been very hopeful for, something that you've been praying for. And I feel like that it's initiating stage 1. Okay. So this may not be like the entire thing coming at once, but there's a part of it coming and there's a part that's going to come later. Now and later literally can be significant. You know, those little hard candies that you got to make sure your teeth don't break when you chew them, like those. Now and later can be very significant here. All right. The Page of Cups, more water sign energy. But I feel like that would, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't do that. All right. What was I talking about? I forgot. Anyways, Page of Cups energy. I feel like that there is a need for you to like wish, and don't let up. Like, don't let up on your wish. Okay, something that you're really hoping for or calling in, I feel like is coming, and you're going to see proof of it because, like I said, it's going to be like a one part thing. Like, if you're over here, like, what's an example? I don't know. What's an example? Spirit, give me an example. Okay, let's everyone likes money, right? Let's say you're like manifesting a 6-figure career and you're like, I just want to work for a job where I get paid 6 figures and everything's fine. When I say a piece of it comes in, that could be you apply for a job that is 6 figures and you get that interview. So even though you haven't got hired yet, you got the interview. And then the second part comes along when they call you back and say, "Hey, you got the job. When can you start on this date?" So this is something that is for sure going to happen for you. It's just going to happen in parts for you, okay? So when you start to notice the parts that are coming in for you, do not be like, "Oh man, I wanted this instead." Like, let it work out the way that it's going to work out. Let it flow the way that it's intended to flow. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Pentacles. What did I tell you? It's going to be in parts. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, very gradual. Things are going to happen in a very gradual way, which is important because some of you guys are not going to be able to take everything at once. So Spirit is making it happen in a very slow and steady way for you. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Things are in a good way. In a good way. If you've been feeling like you've had some, negative energy attached to you, bad juju, whatever, I feel like that you are now getting to this position where you come out on top, where you feel stress free, where things are just starting to fall in place with you. And it's something that's worth celebrating. Okay. I feel like that some of you guys are really coming from the darkness, coming into the state of light, and coming out of the state of possibilities. So this could even look like writer's block for some people. If your creativity has just been shot and you're like, I don't even know what to do with all this, I feel like that's gonna be able to shift. Now your creative energy is flowing again. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Opportunities coming in. Good things are on the way. Good things are on the horizon. Spirits are not on the way. They're on the horizon. They are on the horizon here. Okay. We have the Empress, Taurus, Virgo. What? Girl, no. Taurus, Libra, not Virgo trying to creep in here. Taurus and Libra energy. So Sagittarius, y'all really have a lot of Taurus in your chart. or dealing with a lot of Tauruses, because you have Taurus that pops all throughout this reading. But we have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like if you're in some type of creative type of work, there's going to be a lot of momentum that starts to flow for you. And you're going to start to see signs of this here and there until boom, it just hits. Okay. Very positive energy. Ooh, and then the King of Pentacles. So slow and steady, and then you'll be presented with it all right there in your face with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Spirit says just continue to wait on it. Continue to wait, and when the time comes, know when to move. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra all on the table here. Know what you want to do, so when it's time to go, when it's time to put in the work, you're already ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So if you're praying for something and you're really hoping that something works in your favor, you're really hoping that, these changes come in suddenly and just help to catapult you out there to where it is you want to be. Get ready for that now, because if you prepare your energy and get ready to receive it, then when it comes, there's not going to be a pause in momentum. You're already going to be flowing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's your message. Now, some of you guys could be at odds with another earth sign here. Okay, you could be at odds with two earth signs here, but like, again, it's given like this is your word against mine type of energy. You can be at odds with your own thoughts and influences, so keep that in mind, all right? But I feel like there's some type of loss that's coming here. Like, you're at odds in a situation, and I feel like it's your fault, whoever whoever this is. I feel like it is your fault, or vice versa. Like, you could be at odds with somebody, with two different people, and it's because of something that they've done. But I feel like there's definitely a wrap up that's coming with the World card coming out. Something is definitely getting closure. There's closure that's coming. There's closure that is coming, so that you can tie up loose ends to get to the next point, to get to the next stage in life. Okay. And for some of you guys, if you know that you're in the wrong, then you're going to get the karma that represents you being in the wrong. And that's going to be your karma to bear. That's going to be literally what you have to carry with you for the rest of your life. But I do feel that there is a sense of, like, prides and egos are going to be checked for sure. And I feel that if you've been feeling like, again, someone's done something to you and they're off in the clear and they're riding off to freedom or victory, whatever, I feel like that's going to cease. That's going to cease with the Devil card here. Be wary of, like, addictions. Take things slow. Don't drink so much. Don't drive too fast. Okay. Like, really take your time this month, Sagittarius, because, again, with the Six of Pentacles, it's a very karma-filled month for you, and you can take that how you want to take that. With the Moon card at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's also going to be a lot of things that's revealed, a lot of things that you may not, a lot of smoke is going to clear, okay? So there's a lot of truth that's going to be coming out this month. A lot of truth. So if you're not prepared for that, if you're not prepared for honesty and things that's been happening behind closed doors, or things that you thought were buried because they happened X amount of years ago, it's coming out. Like, there is literally a bright flashlight shining on you this month. So make sure that you know that your hands are clean. Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure that you have nothing attached to you, because if you do, and some of y'all do, it's going to be felt this month. Like, Spirit's not playing. Like, it's going to be felt. We have the Death card here. It is going to be felt. Things are going to be revealed with the Moon. Secrets are going to come out for you guys, Sagittarius. So be sure that you are honest. I feel like that somebody could have even moved or relocated out of the house, and this was Spirit's way of protecting them. And you may hear something that went down with somebody, especially having to do with children. Somebody could have done something to some child, and you're going to hear about it. That was random. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and pull some time frame cards to see what is relevant for y'all. right. What are some relevant days, times, or what are things that should be? Child, what? You're not doing this. Okay. Not in May popping up talking about Tauruses. All right. What are some dates or time days or whatever that Sagittarius needs to be aware of, if any? And we got on a windy day. I think the other one says on a hot day. Yeah, on a windy day, on a hot day. Okay, we'll take these. On Saturday, so Saturday is going to be very significant for some of these Sagittarius folks. Oh, on Tuesday for some of y'all, and then we have in autumn, which is September, October, November. So this could be something that could have started September, October, November of last year, and now it's working its way to be revealed this month. All right. For others of you guys, this could be something that is continuous all the way up into September, because September is when autumn comes in. December is when autumn ceases to exist. So we have Saturday, we have Tuesday, on a hot day, on a windy day, and in autumn. So that's what I got for you guys, Sagittarius. I hope that whatever message came from here gave you any type of closure or some type of guidance. I do appreciate you trusting me to do your reading for you. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your February. Be sure to also check your other signs to get a full picture of the story, okay? All right. Love you guys. Take care.